What's up, y'all? I can't believe what I just did, y'all. So, I made a video on my four-wheeler earlier talking about how I flipped it over and I was working on it. Uh, I pushed the gear lever down a little bit and that's just about it. Hurt my feelings more than anything. Four-wheeler wasn't hurt. So, I went to go put the four-wheeler, make sure I'm recording, y'all. Make sure I'm not talking to myself. So, the four wheeler was over here on the side, on the lean to part, and I had the motorcycle in the shed. Let me show y'all what we got here. I already done ordered the parts. Came out to $54. Y'all know what I'm getting to. I backed into my motorcycle. The motorcycle was over here, and I backed into it. As y'all can see, I scratched my mirror, scratched this a little bit, broke my gear shifter lever, which I already done ordered it, and then I broke the main pedal, main foot pedal. So I had to order this, and these pieces are sold separately, and it came out to $54. You can see the engine cover right there. It's just nicked up a little bit, but I don't know. I'll probably end up ordering these parts too eventually. I don't want to take that off though, unnecessarily. So we might just let that ride. But I probably end up getting me a new mirror, and it already got the part number on it. I think the mirror is like 30 something dollars, and it's pushed down. So when I get home, I'm gonna have to unloosen this and push this back up. So hopefully it don't affect our ride too much. Like the four wheeler, when I flipped the four wheeler, it didn't hurt the four wheeler, but motorcycle took a little lick. So broke my gear shifter, and I broke the main foot peg. So, like I said, I already ordered that stuff, and it came out to like $54 with tax. So, whew, it's always something. So, me and my dad fixed the front of the four-wheeler. We straightened it up the best we could. It was real crooked, but I made a video on this. Y'all just have to see the video. I flipped the four-wheeler. I just had to push that back up. It didn't hurt the four-wheeler, but motorcycle took a little lick. So it is what it is. It's always something though. I didn't plan on having to order those parts, but gotta get them ordered now. Well, they ordered, but it's always something. See, my gear shifter is way down here now. I'm gonna have to loosen this and push it back up. See, it pushed it down. Feel weird too. I got my kickstand up. It's always something, yo. Like I said, with the four-wheeler, it just really kind of hurt my feelings that I flipped it over. I hurt my wrist a little bit, but didn't do nothing much to the four-wheeler. But with the motorcycle, it put a little road rash on it. That's crazy. See, scratched my fairing a little bit too, but for the motorcycle to fall completely over, that ain't too bad. But my feelings definitely hurt. My feelings are hurt more than anything. Well, the motorcycle hurt too, so my feelings and the motorcycle hurt. But it is what it is. I just wanted to go ahead and get that left lever gear shifter ordered. Well, clutch lever ordered, and then get that foot peg ordered. Like I said, it can't. I ordered it off RevZilla. It's good thing it's OEM parts, so I can't believe I did that, y'all. When I back into it, and what made it hard for me to back is I had the four-wheeler, and I had that front differential lock, and when you got your differential lock, it make it hard to steer. So my steering was tight, and I bagged it back up into that hill. So you live and you learn. I won't ever do that again. I should have just pulled the motorcycle on out, but I try to give stuff a chance to get warmed up a little bit before I move it. So that's what I was doing with the motorcycle. I was letting it get warmed up. Dang. It's always something. I just was fixing on the four-wheeler when I pulled it in and backed into my motorcycle. So guess that's how things go. I get home, I pull that up, and then I just be waiting on my parts. Just be waiting on my parts. It's crazy how stuff happens. Guess I get back here, I give it a little shine up. It's supposed to rain later on, but it's gonna rain at night, I think. Let's see if I can get this mirror fixed. It definitely took a little lick. Alright, y'all, let's head out. Let's head out. Shouldn't have to stop and get no gas. I'm gonna drive the speed limit. I ain't finna burn no gas up. We're gonna drive the speed limit. We're gonna make them 2 bars last us. Can't believe I did that, y'all. Make sure we're still recording. Yeah. It's like now I got half a lever. Half a clutch lever. And it definitely feels weird riding it like this. But it is what it is. Like I said, my feelings more hurt than anything. Even though the motorcycle did take a little lick falling. I've never dropped my motorcycle riding it. That's the first time I ever physically like had a motorcycle fall over on me. But it fell over for me running into it with my four-wheeler. So that's like a freak accident. I should have had it farther out the way. But like I said, with you having a differential locked on the four-wheeler, especially if the front locker, it makes it hard to steer. So I really couldn't steer, and then me coming in backwards in the front of the four-wheeler is at an angle. It made it even harder to steer, like it was fighting me. And just me taking my eyes from looking back for those few split seconds, uh, I ran into my motorcycle. Like I said, I backed into the motorcycle, and what I should have did, I should have got off the four-wheeler and moved my motorcycle. But instead, I put the four-wheeler, you know, I put it in low to pull forward, and the motorcycle literally fell in slow motion. Like it fell in slow motion, like straight to the side. I'll never do that again. I make sure either one or the other is out of the shed, or they're completely out of each other's way. So that's a big mistake on my part. Big mistake. Like I said, you live and you learn. But on my four-wheeler, I was putting the roller lead on the front of it, you know, for the winch to go through. And I fixed my brake lever. That's crazy. I fixed the brake lever, and then I literally broke a brake lever. But I'm glad none of this stuff got bit. None of this got bit. But that lever got the worst of it, and it pushed it down. So it is what it is, y'all. 79 degrees, supposed to get up to 81. Pretty sure it's got some there's wind going on. I don't know how bad the wind is. We have to check it out when we get to the house. But probably say about 10 miles per hour winds right now or more. I said we're gonna take it easy. This brake lever feel weird. I mean, the gear shifter lever feels weird. I was just talking about yesterday that I had lost, I didn't know what I had did with these boots, and I found them. It's crazy the stuff I be talking about. Then I end up, see, it's making me wind it out too. I was talking about how good I was shifting yesterday, and then today I end up breaking my clutch lever. That's crazy. 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 See, it's making me having to wind it out. I'm off too tomorrow, so I guess I'll be riding a motorcycle with my broke gear shifter. Clutch lever. I don't know why I keep saying gear shifter. That's my gear shifter. But like I said, it hurt my feelings more than anything, even though, yeah, it's some high winds. It got to be at least 20 miles per hour winds. Like I said, it hurt my feelings more than anything that I did that. But the motorcycle actually took a lick too. Motorcycle actually took a lick. Got the leaves falling. Have to be careful on these leaves too. You'll fall on these leaves. Like I said, cross my fingers. I've never dropped my motorcycle. Like riding it, I've never dropped it. Like I've never dropped the motorcycle the whole, I've been riding motorcycles since 2015, so what, that's 8 years. Been riding motorcycle 8 years, and I've never well, I've had close calls, you know. Like I got to where I was slipping or something, and I end up dropping the motorcycle. Not dropping the motorcycle. Like I lose my footing, but I end up holding the motorcycle up and not dropping it. Like I said, I've never dropped a motorcycle. But today I back into it, and the motorcycle fall and break my clutch lever and break my main foot peg. So when it broke on my main foot peg, you got to get a whole new foot peg, because that little bolt thing screws into the foot peg, and so it broke the little screw in hole, so I had to get a whole new peg. Got them some Mercedes. Got one of them wrapped up still. RevZilla sell parts kind of reasonable. I thought it was gonna be some big money, a couple $100, but like I said, it was only $54 with tax. I think they got it where if you that's an expensive one. Got that sucker wrapped up. They got it to where if you I think you spend over $154, you get free shipping. I think the shipping was like $9. So y'all ever get in a predicament like that, get on RevZilla, and they should have the parts you're looking for a reasonable price. Should have them on there at a reasonable price. Ooh, I thought that was a piece of wood, but that was a piece of cardboard. We swerved around it though. Getting that Durango cleaned up. Yep. Check out RevZilla. When I edit this video, I add in what all I brought, showing y'all the complete price and stuff.
So this all the stuff I had to get y'all. Like I said, a pin split, lever left handle, bolt 6x6, arm left main step, and collar step lower. Came out the $40.89.
Old school 18-wheeler. Pretty cool. You gonna get over, big boy? Stuff like this make you have to speed though. Get on around his behind. He's speeding up. Can't let folks work your nerves, especially when you already done worked your nerves yourself, so. I don't know, this might be telling me to park the motorcycle, y'all. I don't know. What y'all think? We ain't gonna let it get us down that much. We gonna ride it out. We gonna roll with the punches. We gonna roll with the punches, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna film my ride back to my girlfriend's house. I don't know if I'm gonna film it. Like I said, it kind of got me a little down, but yard cut. Guess they sell yard stuff right there, but I'll never see them sell nothing. Like they always got the same stuff over there, but they might put it back. They might add stuff in as soon as they sell stuff. That's probably what he do as his hobby, or he collects stuff that he can eventually sell. So all that stuff over there look like he got some pretty good use to it. They all kind of got some patina on them. Yeah, I'm guessing this wind is like 22 miles per hour wind. It's pretty windy. Pretty windy out. I'm gonna have to get some gas. Especially dealing with these yahoos. They racing you. You just trying to get around them. They speeding up. Now they going slow. Sure, I got all my vents closed. Look like got some kind of farm equipment going up here. Something going. Something making up some dust. Spraying some chemicals. Get up here, we're gonna hold our breath. Something on fire. Guess that's something out of them crops. I held my breath though. I ain't trying to breathe it in. I ain't trying to breathe it in. But yeah, I guess stuff happened for a reason. Like I said, I don't know if that's telling me to park the motorcycle, but like I said, I ain't gonna let it get me too down. I don't know what this blazer doing. I don't know what they doing. Is they lost, confused, doing too much? The gas sneaking on back up. 330. I think when I brought gas yesterday, it was 320 something, I believe. $3.20 something. Creeping on back up. Yeah, look at that lever, y'all. Like I said, that sucker fell in slow motion. When I tell you it fell in slow motion, like I couldn't have caught it if I wanted to. But I picked it up fairly easy. Picked it up pretty easy. Picked it up pretty easy. Get on up around these folks. When you feel like they unsure, you gotta be sure for them. Get out their way. Acting like she don't know what she want to do. Pretty windy out, y'all. Pretty windy. I definitely can feel it. I'm not gonna be at the house long. I just come to the house to feed my dog, and then I'm going back to my girlfriend's house, parents' house. I always say her house, but it's her parents' house. I was editing a drone video, so I probably end up editing this video and editing the video when I ride back to her house as if I filmed. I'm not gonna make this a two-part video. This should be no more than a 40-minute video. Or right at a 30-minute video. Shouldn't be that long. Make sure we still record. Yeah. It's like a cloudy, sunny day because the clouds are full in the sky, and then the sun is blocked off. So I guess that's an indication of rain. It said 70%, but it's only for a few hours. Like when it turned dark, like 3 or 4 hours, it's gonna rain. And I think it said it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain another day. I've seen that said it's gonna rain on there. We just have to see. We don't know what God got planned, so we have to see it when we see it. Because the weather changed so much. You look at it. Look at the weather weeks ahead in time, and then when it gets to that day, it been done changed. Like it don't even rain, or it don't even do what it say it's gonna do. So sometimes you gotta let stuff not necessarily just play out, but you gotta see it when you see it. We're gonna turn. We're gonna get off the highway. I got my hair in a ponytail. Usually when I ride my motorcycle, I don't put my hair in a ponytail because it makes my helmet fit even tighter than what it does. I feel a little squished in it right now. I always liked that little tow truck, that blue tow truck. Ooh, it make my shifts weird. Like I said, it's like I got, even though I got my whole gear shifter, you used to having that little part that curve out. It's like I got half a gear shifter. We'll look at it again when we get to the house. We'll look at it again. A house to sell down through. We might drive through there and see which house they're talking about. My dad used to have a house up that way, and then he gave it to his grandma. She's my great grandma. She passed away, and they knocked the trailer down, and somebody else got a hold of the land, and they ended up selling it, which it was my daddy's land, but I don't know how my grandma knew he had it set up. She maybe had it. All right, we might have to pass these folks. They ain't going nowhere near 55. I guess because he's turning with no turn signal.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Putting not a one turn signal on. What you looking at me for? That house need a good washing. Good washing and another coat of white paint on it. It looks like a brand new house. It's always something. I'm thinking about how I can do it. I see it's just a screw on there. Maybe I can unscrew that screw And maybe I won't have to mess with the tension that's on really in the cable, hopefully. Or maybe I'll just get a marker and mark it down where everything's tightened down, and I should be able to do that. If I had to unloosen that cable, that's what I'll do. I just tighten it down. Nice Frontier. All right, go Popo. Nice Frontier. I would just enjoy it. Like I said, the video that I filmed yesterday, I was talking about how I was enjoying because these shoes make it so easy to shift. Because like they perfectly in between the foot peg and the gear shifter. So that's crazy how stuff play out. We're gonna pass them up. They ain't going nowhere near the speed limit. Speed limit 55, but she was close to it. I try not to pass folks up aggressively if I don't got to. Sometimes you gotta get down on it and go and pass them up, but I just mosey on around them. Especially if I see no cars coming. Usually don't try to pass. Like, you don't want to pass going around a curve or pass if you can't see in front of yourself. So I seen pretty good, wasn't no car, nothing coming for a little while, so we just mosey on around them. Just moseyed on around them. Yeah, we'll probably end up having to get gas. Put a couple dollars in here. See, they painted this house. It made it look completely different too. Made this house look completely different. Like a brand new house. They did a good job on painting it. Did a pretty good job. Hopefully it don't take long for me to get those parts. Hopefully no longer than a week. But I'll catch y'all later, y'all. Run on in this house. Alright, y'all be good and y'all be safe. Alright. Uh-oh, I ain't cut y'all. Alright.